Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us this word. I came across this story, earlier this week, and it just reminded me of the scriptures about women, you know, usurping authority, over a man. Uh, Women shall compass a man in society. Basically, this town in Georgia, the criminal justice system will be led completely by women, you know, black women, Jake women, and this is the first time in history, apparently, that this has happened. Esau allowed this to happen. He appointed certain judges, and then that judge brought in other, black women that she knew to the point where they took over that whole town, the justice system of that town. Uh, but yeah, this article is out of bustle.com. It's entitled, "In South Fulton, Georgia, Black Women Hold Every Position in the Criminal Justice System." Just 1 year after its creation, the city of South Fulton in Georgia is making history. The city is believed to be the first in America to have a criminal justice system led entirely by black women. The Atlanta Voice first reported this, but this shattering milestone wasn't planned, nor is it the result of a diversity experiment. This was not something that was pre-planned or prescribed, Chief Judge Tiffany Carter Sellers told CNN, stressing that race and gender did not come into consideration during the hiring and appointment process. It came together very organically. Sellers cited the woman's career experience, expertise, and community ties, many of them are locals, as the reason for their hiring. According to the Atlanta Voice, South Fulton's municipal court launched in January after a panel of judges culled from neighboring communities selected Sellers to serve as the city's chief judge following the city's incorporation in May of 2017. Sellers then hired Lakeisha Cofield as municipal court administrator and Ramona Howard as chief court clerk. Attorney LaDawn LBJ Jones was later appointed city solicitor, while Vivica Famber Powell was named the city's public defender. Tiffany Kinslow and Carrie Stevens round out South Fulton's municipal court in the position as court clerks, according to CNN. South Fulton's mayor and city council appointed Sheila Rogers as the city's interim chief of police, with more than 2 decades of experience in law enforcement. Rogers joins an elite club of U.S. female police chiefs. According to the Atlanta Voice, there is no recorded instance where black women have been appointed to lead every department in a U.S. city's criminal justice department. This is also believed to be the first time that women of any color have been appointed to fill a city's first set of criminal justice leadership roles, the paper reported. But it seems the women weren't initially aware of how they were making history. Stevens told the Atlanta Journal-Constitution that women haven't even realized that every leadership role in the South Fulton's criminal justice department had been filled by African American women until they gathered together to meet with Jones for the first time. I didn't notice until Jones said something. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution reported Stevens said, "She walked in and said, 'Oh my God, look at all this black girl magic.'" But yeah, I mean, enough of that. Just another more prophecy coming to pass, about how women are taking over as far as compassing a man in society. You know, the first scripture is Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Now we're seeing that now. This particular story here in South Fulton, Georgia. You know, all women, Jake women, you know, holding every seat in the criminal justice system. So, and the Jakes down there, man, they're gonna get the book thrown at them, probably harder than Esau would throw at them. With these black women running it, because we're under these curses. The main one says, "The woman that was tender and delicate among you shall have an evil eye towards you." So these black women, they all have an evil eye towards, so-called black men out here. So it's gonna be bad for them if you get caught up in that system. Um, but yeah, it's a new thing on the planet Earth, man. Women, in these authoritative roles, you know, these leadership positions. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You know. Second scripture is 1 Timothy 2:12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor usurp authority over the man, but be silent. You know, 'cause that's the way it's supposed to be. A woman's supposed to guide the house, take care of the children, whatnot, but not be out there being judges and policemen and arresting men, sentencing, judging men, and all that. That's a role for a man to be a judge. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. So it's not a woman's place, to be in these leadership positions. I see that all the time, even in my job. Women just causing all this confusion. You know. But yeah, I just want to do a little video on this and how this, the signs of the times, these prophecies. We're just waiting on that kingdom where the Lord can take back their rulership. You know, the elect 144,000 to go back into their lot, their kingship positions, their rulership positions, and rule the planet in righteousness the way it's supposed to be. You know, not in this bitter place, called America. You know, but with that, shalom.